I'm Kirby Mouser of the Bain Law Firm. I'm a people lawyer. Now let's talk about uninsured motorist coverage. Did you know that in many parts of this state, 40% of the people driving cars on the road have no valid insurance? Either they never got insurance, or they're driving somebody else's car and they only drive it occasionally, so they don't have any insurance, and they never think to check if the person loaning them a vehicle has insurance on that vehicle. Or they got insurance so that they could get their car tags renewed and then failed to make the monthly payment on the premium, so the policy lapsed. And nobody will know that until next year, or however long it is that their license, automobile license, is good for, until they're involved in an accident. If you're involved in an accident where somebody else's negligence causes you injury, you want them to have insurance, and a lot of insurance in case you have a lot of injury. But what if they don't? What if the person who hit you is unemployed, doesn't own a vehicle of their own, they were borrowing somebody else's, and basically doesn't have any assets to pay for your medical expenses, your time off work, your future earnings loss, or to pay you for any pain, suffering that you may experience as a result of their negligence? That's why it's vitally important that you have uninsured motorist coverage, because more often than you could possibly imagine, people without insurance run stop signs, fail to stop when there are people in front of them in a line of traffic, or do some other negligent act that ends up causing harm. You can cover yourself by having uninsured motorist coverage. Typically, this coverage steps into the shoes of the person who hit you, the person who's responsible, and pays damages that they would be required to pay if they had the ability to pay, or if they had insurance to pay. So if you get hit by an uninsured driver, your insurance company, once that uninsured status is determined, your insurance company should step in and pay your damages just as if the other driver had insurance. Now, just as with liability insurance, how much uninsured motorist coverage you need might very well depend on what assets you have that you want to protect, like your income stream, your job, your ability to earn, like your savings that you might have to use to pay for medical expenses, other assets that you want to protect. Typically, insurance companies will not sell you more uninsured motorist coverage than you have liability coverage, which means if you have 2550, the minimum liability requirements in this state, then you can only get 2550 uninsured motorist coverage. But if you have $100,000 of liability coverage, you can get $100,000 of uninsured motorist coverage.